and McPartlin receives a standing ovation at Britain's Got Talent auditions as he reunites with December Donnelly after almost a year off. And McPartlin admitted he was really emotional as he was given a standing ovation on his return to work at Britain's Got Talent auditions on Friday. The presenter, 43, was clearly moved as he returned to the London Palladium alongside BFF Declan Donnelly, 43, who welcomed him with a warm hug following the star's year-long break from presenting, with sources exclusively telling Mail Online he's delighted to be back on the show. The Geordie star was convicted of drink driving following a three-car smash in March and later checked into rehab. The source said, "Going back on stage was really emotional for Ant. He's delighted to be back with December and excited for the BGT series ahead." The reaction from the crowd today was extremely positive. They gave him a standing ovation. Introducing the return of Ant, December took to the stage and said, "We've got a bunch of acts backstage who are eager to get out here and perform for you. The judges are back, the buzzers are back, and someone else is back. My co-host for this series, would you please welcome Mr. Ant McPartlin." The crowd then stood up and cheered as Ant walked onto the stage. Fighting back tears, Ant said, "Oh God, I'm really emotional now. I've missed you all," as December hugged him. Speaking to December, Ant said, "As for you, I've missed you. What a lovely welcome. What a great show to come back to. I'm thrilled. I'm over the moon. Shall we crack on before I cry?" Simon added, "Ant, welcome back. We missed you. It wasn't the same. I mean, even though December was brilliant, it still wasn't the same. It would be like me not being with David. I would be happy, but not happy, if that makes sense. So on behalf of all of us, welcome back. We're family." Turns to audience, "You are family." Earlier in the day, Ant and December were pictured getting back to work together for the first time in almost a year on Friday as they jumped out of their cars outside the iconic London Palladium. The presenters, who have been best friends since they were 13 and have been presenting together for 22 years, appeared in high spirits as they smiled and waved at fans outside in the cold. The talented duo shared a joint snap from their car while on their way to film the new series of Britain's Got Talent in London. The new series of BGT is thought to air sometime in April this year. Head judge Simon Cowell suffered an unfortunate wardrobe malfunction as the fly of his flare jeans were left undone, with the music mogul turning away from cameras to zip his trousers back up. Speaking on Ant's return, the X Factor star told Mail Online he'd missed the presenter on arrival at the audition's launch. The TV personality, who was sporting his trademark white t-shirt and blue jeans, said, "Of course I've missed them. It's going to be fun. I'm going to rib him. He's got no idea what's coming." Britain's Got More Talent presenter Stephen Mulhern, 41, was also pictured arriving shortly before the boys as filming for the new series got underway. Sometime later, Judge David Williams, 47, was pictured jumping out of his car outside the venue, suited and booted. Clearly excited over the pair's return, the comedian flashed a thumbs-up sign at the camera as he posed with the famous duo in a cozy snap, posted to his Twitter account. Alicia Dixon, 40, was the first of the ladies to arrive, showing up wearing a giant triangle earring and a denim jacket with a puffy sleeve. The iconic venue was decked out with Britain's Got Talent logos out the front. One notable absentee was Ant's freelance makeup artist ex-wife Lisa Armstrong, who is no longer a part of the show after a 12-year stint. An insider told the Mirror last year, Lisa has been asked to ensure his return to TV goes smoothly with no unnecessary distractions. Although everyone is very fond of Lisa, it was clearly untenable to carry on working together. However, Lisa liked to post from on Twitter, wishing Ant and December luck on their first day back at work. Earlier in the day, Ant was pictured in West London as he headed to filming following almost a year off from his TV commitments. The TV host sipped on a hot beverage as he hopped into his flashy Range Rover ahead of filming with December, who looked delighted at a local Sainsbury's as he prepared to reunite with his pal. In August last year, Ant revealed he was taking a break from presenting with co-host December to focus on recovering from his painkiller addiction, months after his drink-driving charge in April. The Geordie native wrapped up against the cold weather in an all-black ensemble, which featured a baseball cap, long line coat and sturdy knee-high boots. Meanwhile, December looked happier than ever as he laughed and smiled while chatting to a pal at the supermarket. as he too prepared for filming. The new father, 43, looked casually cool in a black quilted jacket paired with navy chinos and green trainers. He donned a black and orange baseball cap to complete the look as he seen loading what appeared to chair cushions into his car. Ant's return comes as December revealed last month that Britain's Got Talent would be back to normal after he was forced to host the live final solo in 2018. He told the Mirror, "It's back to normal for BGT. Fingers crossed it will be great." Britain's Got Talent is just the start of Ant's comeback after he stepped down from all his TV commitments for a year after a difficult few months. Ant's personal issues saw him sit out the last few episodes of BGT 2018, as well as Ant and December's Saturday Night Takeaway, last spring. In August, it was revealed that ITV hit show Saturday Night Takeaway, presented by the pair since 2002, has been cancelled until 2020. In November, Holly Willoughby filled in for the star on I'm a Celebrity as she starred alongside December in The Jungle. Troubled presenter Ant first sought rehab treatment in June 2017 after becoming addicted to prescription drugs and alcohol following a botched knee surgery in 2015. He entered rehab for a second time in March after he was involved in a three-car collision in Richmond and was discovered to be over the limit behind the wheel. Ant pleaded guilty to drink driving in April and he received a record-breaking £86,000 fine, as well as a 20-month ban from driving. Ant's divorce to wife of 12 years Lisa was finalized in October, and the star has since found romance with her former PA and pal Anne-Marie Corbett. Ant and December have been friends since they met on ITV show, Biker Grove, playing PJ and Duncan in 1989, before forging a successful TV and music career. They live down the road from one another in West London and regularly holiday together, showing just how close they are. On his break last year, Ant said in a statement to Mail Online, "My recovery is going very well, and for that to continue, having spoken to December and ITV, I have made the decision to take the rest of the year off." He continued, "I'd like to thank both December and ITV for their continued support and I look forward to getting back to work in the new year." December added, "Whilst I am obviously sad at the thought of being without my best friend in Australia this year, I am proud of the work Ant has been doing privately and I am fully supportive of his decision. I'm looking forward to us both being reunited on screen in 2019. This Morning host Holly, 37, confirmed last month that the troubled presenter will most definitely be back on the Australian-based reality series in 2019. Despite rumors suggesting she was set to return again in his place. At the Dancing on Ice launch, Holly said, "It was a one-off, once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Next year, I'll be at home with everyone else having a glass of wine watching it."